Good morning. So I'm gathering up some tully for thatch for later use and some skets for honey gathering so I don't squirrel away my time and forget about this. I did find a hollowed out tree which will have cabbage and pumpkin seeds in the future, so I won't have to find a mod. Now, the reason why I'm showing this is because this does not work. For some reason, bees does not gather in these scaps. Spoiler alert! Breaking the leaves does break the natural generated beehive. Yeah, that was fun. So I had to find 2 other beehives just in case, and hopefully I'll get new bees. When you nap a knife, the point will only ever point in one direction. I'm going to start putting markers, and I'm going to put 1 block towards the direction of home. Okay, let's see if I can hunt some chickens decently. Nice shot. Bloody hell, those cave-ins. I got a bit overly confident here, and you'll see why in a minute. Yeah. No. No, no, no. No, no. Oh, no, I don't want to be tangoed. Holy cow, that's more than half of my health. I'm going to die by a deer. I'm going to die. I don't want to die like this. Would you stop? Die before me. Oh, holy shizer. I don't even know what a shizer is, but it was better than what I was about to say. Could you not? I know I murdered your husband, but could you not? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to oil these hides, get some hunter's packs, because I'm regularly losing infantry here. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to do some farming, just plunk down what I found. Right, so this is how you make the wattle and dab in survival. You place down the wattle as your frame for your house, and then once you make the dab, you add on to these fences and it makes a solid block. Now there is historically accuracy in this because there has been signs that they have dug down during the Neolithic age in some parts, just for I'm pretty sure for protection against the weather, especially if it was particularly windy, and this is a very windy biome, so I want to kind of hunker down a little bit more. I'm not exactly certain on the packed dirt, not for the historically accuracy, but the color palette. I may change that to rammed earth. And I'm just going to bring this out 1 block, and that will be my entrance. I will bring it up 2 high on the surface, so then it's 3 high inside, and then it will be quite nice and spacious up there. And I'll probably put some wattling under the roof thatch once I am done, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break from this. Oh, that was a big mistake. Why are they all coming at me? Oh, no, I will not die by bacon. Why am I singing? Okay. I should have not left that nerd pole. Oh my god, go away. Go away. Have I damaged you enough for you to... Oh, I was about to swear. Alright. I've damaged him enough. And I didn't get bit. I got lucky. Oh my goodness, I need armor. Okay. You're not dead. You are now. Okay, so 1 last one. Come here, Porky. I want some chops. Don't you play dead? No, we don't play dead here. Okay, just picking up some arrows I crafted. Bloody useless with the crude bow. I've forgotten how rubbish this thing is. See what I mean? It doesn't aim true. My goodness. I feel like if I crafted that in real life, it would actually be more useful than this piece of... I have to stop. Blah, blah. Right. This is a fun little mod because honestly I can see someone trying to incorporate this mod into like a top-down dungeon 5 type mod, how you can only play it in this. Sorry, getting distracted. I'm actually really happy they added this block in. It's really quite fun to do in survival. That being said, it is a lot of work to gather all the materials. So when you place it down, it will come up to this type of texture, like the worst of the wear type texture. And then how you build up from that to get like a solid block, a coloured block, you keep adding the dwab or dab onto it. I'm not going to do that here. I just want the foundation for my walls because it takes, I think, 6 to 8 pieces of dab per block. I'm not really paying attention. I just want these walls up, and I will add and texturize it later. Foundation first, make it look pretty later. My perfectionism is going because in creative I can make it all look pretty all in one go, and I can't do that here. No matter. Okay, so I've run out of dab and I cannot be bothered to go hunting for clay right now, so I'm going to use that thatch I collected at the beginning from the tully and just place down my roof. I mean, it's nothing too spectacular. It's just put in some slated roof, some corner pieces and some inner corner pieces to make the round type of roofing. Now, this isn't really all that historically accurate because if you know how the foundations of roofs go, it's usually like the wooden beams and such would go on first. I mean, there's plenty of YouTube of how to make thatch roofing, and there's still some of them still quite about and still being used today in the UK. I mean, it's quite a lot rarer now, so it's like you don't know many master craftsmen to be able to do that now. I think it might be in an endangered skill list. I'm not entirely certain on that. I'm gonna have to look that up later, because could you imagine if being able to do a thatch roof like this dies out? That's kind of actually sad to think about, considering how many centuries and how long it's been around for. Well, maybe it'll die out in the UK, maybe it won't in the rest of the world. I don't know, but it's still sad to think about. Okay, so I'm going to collect some more thatch. That was not enough thatch, and holy no, that was what I saw. There's a bear. I need a bear pit. I'm going to need a freaking bear pit. I'm not going this way. You know what? Bit of air in the roof, not a bad thing. I'm pretty sure I saw some tully over here for thatch. Yeah, okay. Alright, there was some tully over there. I'm pretty much finished with the. I was looking at you. I was looking directly at you. Why does he do that? Oh my god! Don't. That really was unsatisfying. You know what? It's fine. It's complete. See, I would have done like the square type of historical accurate. Like, I think it's like Neolithic in builds from Turkey, I think, from what I remember. But they need beams, and you can't make beams in here unless you have the ancient tool mod, which I think is obsolete now. And the patch doesn't quite work well on my computer. And two, the natural way is that I think you need a saw blade, which you need at least copper. I screwed so much with this, so I'm just going to cut down the clips of me making charcoal, because for some reason after I plonked these here I didn't have grass, so I went and got the grass, and then for some reason, instead of lighting it, I decided to move my stuff into my house. And then light it. And then put the block on. As you do, as you're supposed to. So I got charcoal being made. Yes, it's a very tiny pit, and you know what? I don't care, it will do for copper making. I'm doing, so now I'm finishing the dab for the bottom bit. And I got my, for that block there, I got my storage for food on the bottom there. I will create a cellar in the next one, but right now this will do. It's fine. Everything's fine. And I do generally mean that. That's fine there. For the moment, I don't have in the way of decor. And that's it. This is what I'm going to do. It's going to be a bit nauseating because I'm going to just go round. And you can see some parts are changing because I'm adding that. And I'm going to do it randomly so it looks weathered. And I am sorry if this is making you motion sickness because I just realised in editing that this is actually making me feel sick. Okay, I've survived maybe another 3-4 days, maybe 3-4 hours in this world. I'm doing well. I think I'm gonna check on the oiled hides. Right, I've got some oiled hides. I am making some hunter's packs. I should at least have enough for 2. Yeah. Okay, so last hunter's pack until the other ones are oiled up and completed and cured, whatever you want to call it. Right, break these down. I'll probably keep the last of my baskets as a little memento, but I'd rather have the cattails right now. I have squirreled so much. It was hard to focus today, but I'm actually glad that we got our house there now. I mean, we got some charcoal. The honey setup will be over there. I just have to wait a few more days for the honey that I found the beehives in. Yeah, blimey, this gust of wind. Yeah, definitely bear pit over there. There's no point killing them. They'll just respawn and it'll be safer to have a bear pit. I might as well go inside because, yeah, this wind is a bit much. So not much to tell you. I almost died by a deer. I haven't fallen in any more holes. I know, shocking, right? So, next episode. Bear pit, copper, more hunting for hides. Hopefully a setup where my honey beehives can go. And that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And catch you later.